Hi guys, welcome to this new video. In this video, we are going to touch base with a very interesting topic that I think most of you guys facing issues with documentation of software code must be willing to use. So we are going to touch base upon GitHub Wiki. So what GitHub Wiki actually is, GitHub Wiki is a tool which is provided by GitHub where you can make your documentations of your software changes or even new updates, whatever you want. So you can just use the GitHub Wiki tool. So without wasting much of your time, let's get started what GitHub Wiki is. So when you have a repository, for example, I have this repository on my GitHub page. So this is my GitHub page, and if you see the repositories, so here I have this YouTube repository, and currently these are some of the notebooks and Python code that I usually showcase in my video, and that is open source for you, so you can check them out. And what I need to do in this video, I need to make some documentation about this code that I already have. So what I will do is that I will go to this GitHub Wiki option, which is here available as a tag, and here you see welcome to GitHub Wiki. Wiki provides a place in your repository to lay out the roadmap of your project, show your current status, and document the software better together. So let's create the first page of our documentation. So let's just keep this as the home page. So let's write something here. Let's write an h1 tag, and let's just save it. So once you save it, you see this is created as a page here. Now, so you see here this is created as the home screen home page, and here you see your wiki was created. So now next time you want to edit it, you just click on this edit. But before this, let's add a custom footer also. So to add a footer, here you see you need to put an underscore, and just we can write something. This is the footer or something like that. So let's write it, and here you have some additional message that you want to put along. So let's just save the page. So this footer would be by default on every page that you create. So if we create a new page also, this footer will be visible there. And let's also add some custom sidebar kind of like, so underscore sidebar, and here we write like this is the sidebar. So here you get options by default, like whatever text you want to do, like h1, h2. So just you click on that, and markdown files have certain symbols that showcase text in certain manner. So for that you need to put certain symbols. For example, let's say bold, so it is always written between two asterisks. So this is how it works, and here you can put something like that. You see, this is the sidebar. Now let's create a new page, and we write something. So I have already some documentation that I wanted to paste on my wiki page, so I will just copy that. So I have this documentation here, I just copy it on my wiki. So let's just write YouTube doc, and let's paste it. So let's save the page. So here you see that I have a documentation markdown file which has certain things like this is the code. This code is shown in this way, like colorful format. So how you can do it, I have already shown in a separate video on how to design markdown files. So that you can do, and then you have like links like this. You can just paste links where clickable links which will take you to some other pages, like as I click here, so it takes me to this collab page and all kind of thing you can do. And also you can paste the result like this. So there are a bunch of things that you can do with markdown files. Markdown files are pretty huge topic by itself, and this was all about that I wanted to show in this video. So let's also just view the raw format. So to store the code here, you could have just put it in tilde symbols. Here we have the Python code, so we have three tilde symbols, then we have written Python here, and it will automatically identify that this is a Python code. For example, if we had some JavaScript code, so I would have just put three tilde symbol JavaScript and just end the three tilde symbol, and inside this, like whatever you want to write, console dot log maybe, which is equal to printf, hi, this is JavaScript, and just save the page. So you can see here that it has identified this code was written in JavaScript, and it shows it as a code format, and it is shown with this color schemes. So this was all about that I wanted to show you in this video, like how to make GitHub wikis and how you can add it to your repositories to make it insightful for others, and also in big collaborative environments you can definitely use GitHub wiki to make it more productive. So see you next time. I hope you like this video.